Hey guys, what's up? iBubba's here, coming with just a little news video on a few things. Um, First thing is an update on my low-life Righteous Fire guy. You see here, I'm level 55, having a blast. You'll see a video coming out for this soon once I get a little higher in the levels. I haven't been playing this character much. I've been playing some other characters. I made a bow character, which I ended up scrapping because I just wasn't having fun with a bow character, even though I had tons of... I bought like tons of gear, like the Tempest and everything, just to rush through. I basically got to a point where I could get like a Wind Ripper and stuff, and I just thought, the heck with it. I'm just going to scrap the character. I wasn't having much fun with it. So I decided just to focus on my low life guy and my other two characters I have in the Flashback League, playing them. It was nice to get another character up just to have a chance at some more prizes, even though I pretty much have all the microtransactions that they're giving away. Still, whatever, free stuff is free stuff. But there are a few things that I just wanted to talk about. First thing, we'll get the Diablo news out of the way. For those of you interested in Diablo, Season 13 is ending pretty soon. I think they said June 3rd. Yep, in North America it'll be June 3rd. Season 13 ends, and then Friday, June 15th is when Season 14 will begin. So that's exciting for those of us that like playing some D3. I usually like playing the seasons just because I really like starting over. That's why... pretty much why I like playing Path of Exile. I just pretty much play the leagues because that's what's fun to me, just starting over from scratch. So yeah. Moving into Path of Exile though, the more fun and exciting stuff is the Incursion. Oh man, I've watched like the Ziggy D videos on the Incursion stuff like 100 times each. Like, I can't wait. It looks so fun. Of course, we know the bestiary stuff isn't moving forward in Path of Exile. I'm kind of a little bummed about that. I really like the bestiary stuff, although I think they could have done it a little better. Like, completely gotten rid of the whole net system. But anyway, I kind of see why they're not moving it forward, because it's going to be a pain for them to try to keep it relevant, as they said. Which I think is probably the main part. They did list a bunch of other reasons that I won't go into because it's whatever. It is what it is. A lot of people didn't like the league anyway, so whatever. But the Incursion stuff looks so fun. So basically, from the Mudflats forward, we're gonna get this chick, I guess, is gonna be popping into our maps and Alva, and she's going to let us go to a new place to fight. And the cool thing that I think they've said about this is there's not going to be any loading. Like, it's going to be loaded when we go into the zone, so it's not going to be like, oh, we have to load another zone and then load when we come back. So that's kind of cool. That it's going to be kind of more seamless. Hopefully that works out in the future, and maybe they make some changes in other areas and things where you don't have to load. Because sometimes it can be a pain when you have to like recast some stuff. Like Righteous Fire is one of those that every time you enter a new map, you've got to recast it, stuff like that. So it's a pain if you have a map that has like multiple things in it, because it's like you're constantly trying to cast Righteous Fire, going in and out of some of these areas. But anyway, that's just one of the things that I thought was cool. Obviously, the temple itself, the temple system looks amazing. The fact that you can kind of determine your own layout and try to like min-max to get the best pyramid you can, I'm sure is going to be amazing. Maybe I start looking into that. Maybe I'll make a guide or something once we get into the Incursion of ways to min-max. But it looks super fun. I'm really excited about all the Vol stuff. It's something that has always intrigued me about the story and the lore of Path of Exile, when they brought it in the past. So it's something that I really look forward to. Hopefully there's some new lore and stuff for us to pay a little bit of attention to as we're racing through maps, that we can kind of stop for just a few seconds. You don't want to stop for too long to enjoy the lore. You know, just a few seconds, min-max it. But yeah, the Vol stuff, super fun. I'm glad they're coming out with a ton of new items and stuff in this. Some of the belts I saw them post on Twitter looked pretty fun. The new Blade Vortex looks like it could be fun. Just a bunch of revamping skills. I'm not too excited about traps. I've never been that into playing traps. Probably the most fun I had was Glacial Cascade Trapper, which was pretty fun, but still, I'm not much for casters anyway. I like playing more melee type oriented builds, which is why I like Righteous Fire a lot, because it kind of doesn't really feel like a caster or anything. It kind of more feels like you're a melee guy, you know, getting up in people's grills and stuff. But I don't know. It may be something fun to play with. I do like that they're adding or changing a bunch of new skills, revamping skills. This is just amazing to me. Basically, there's a lot of older skills that I would love to play again. It's just that so many of the new skills are so much better. So I really like that they're doing some things there. Trying to keep old skills relevant. That's pretty cool. And of course, here's one of the belts. They don't show the other belt in this, but man, like some of this stuff could be crazy. The Shaper Seed I thought looked cool. Grants level 23 Purity of Fire. That's actually what I'm using now as a Shaper Seed on this character, obviously. But yeah, again, revisiting the Vol areas, new Vol stuff, sounds really fun to me. Basically making your own pyramid to get loot sounds super fun. And the kind of time track or time trial kind of way that they have it, where you pretty much have to, like, the faster you kill enemies, the more time you get, kind of thing. Kind of like a Time Crisis theme. For those of us who played Time Crisis back in the day, I actually think I have Time Crisis for my PS3 with the Move controllers. That was super fun. But anyway, I think I even had a little gun that I could put my Move controllers in. But anyway, I still have that. Maybe I'll play some Time Crisis soon to get ready for PoE Time Crisis version. But anyway, looks super fun. I can't wait. There's 13 days left at the time of making this video. I can't wait. Obviously, I'm going to be coming out with a couple videos here soon. One is going to be on this Low Life Righteous Fire guide, just kind of my experience with it. And I'll probably make a couple videos on my other things that I've been playing in the Flashback League. Just to kind of get information out there about different builds. Just so people have more to look at and kind of decide if it may be something they want to play or try out. This Low Life Righteous Fire is something very cool that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I just finally bit the bullet and said, it's time. It's time to do Low Life Righteous Fire. From a low level, nonetheless. Not just an end game, from a low level starting out. So it's really cool. I will show you guys real quick. I'm level 55. I've already done I have already done Merc Lab and Cruel Lab. I ran those as soon as I hit level 50. So that's been making it even more of a breeze to play through. It's crazy. This whole build is just insane. So that's a little glimpse at a video that may be coming up soon. So what else do we have? another announcement that I saw was EXILECON. Cannot wait for this. Um, I really hope I can get situated around. I would love to go to this. Um, I've been wanting to get out and kind of see the world a little bit. Um, there is a few things stopping me from doing that. One of those is I actually have a fear of flying, which probably isn't too good. It's not so much flying though. I've never flown in an airplane, but I do have a fear of heights. So just a little fun fact there. And I don't know how I would act on a plane or get on a plane. I know sometimes, like I've went up on like scaffolding before, and I've been okay for a bit, but then all of a sudden, like that, whatever it is, I can't explain it. I'm not a doctor, but you just get hit with like that feeling, and like, oh crap, and you kind of panic, and it's hard, even being up like 10 feet in the air. Sometimes you can get that panic that hits you, and sometimes it's hard to like get down even from 10 feet in the air, you know, because your body's just trying to do its own thing and you have no control. So I would probably have to take a short flight or something first, to see if I could even fly, because I think it's like, I looked it up, it's like a 23-hour flight, I think, and I think there's 2 stops in between. So I mean, you're looking at over 24 hours probably. By the time you get off a plane, back on another plane, it might be crazy. I don't know if that, I've never flown before, so I don't know that 23 hours may include that. I have no idea, but I'm guessing not. I'm guessing that you'd probably land at the one airport, and then you'd probably sit there for a few hours, and then go to the next airport. I'm assuming is how it would work. It wouldn't be, you know, straight from one to the other. So, but anyway, going to New Zealand would be something that would just be great to me, especially if I could get to meet like Chris and Bex and the rest of the team at Path of Exile. Obviously at a con it might be a little harder to do that, but still it would be fun, even if I just got to like meet them for a second and be like, what's up? Like, I think that would be great. So maybe this is something that they're not 100% doing yet. They're just kind of throwing the idea out there. So if you would have any interest at all, make sure that you click this little thing right here. This opens up a nice little thing you can fill out, give them your email, and just let them know if this is something that you would be interested in. It sounds amazing. And hopefully, even if some of us can't go, hopefully they get like a little grab bag or something, kind of like Blizzard does with their BlizzCon. They have like a little grab bag where they actually give you some stuff, some microtransactions, maybe a little bit of gear you can get from their store. That would be kind of cool if they did something like that. That way everybody could kind of experience it, even if you can't go to New Zealand. But also, it would be really cool to go to something like this just to meet some Path of Exile people. You know, I would love to meet Zizarin. I think it would be cool to meet Zizarin. I can never make it to like TwitchCon or anything like that he goes to, but it would be cool because he would probably definitely be there. Ziggy D would probably definitely be there. I would love to meet Ziggy D, you know, so maybe that's something that could happen. Hopefully Path of Exile does something with this. Obviously they have to look at it from a point, is enough people going to come? Obviously if like 10 people are going to be there, it's not going to be worth their time to do a EXILECon, but hopefully it's something that comes to be. I know there's a lot of cons out there these days, but I mean, this is something, I've never been to a con myself, never been to BlizzCon, TwitchCon, Comic-Con, nothing, even though I've always wanted to go to a con. This is one, probably the worst one to start off with, because I mean, the flight itself looked like it would cost like $2,000 just to get there, you know, plus like $200 for a passport. and I'd have to get a passport and all that, and then who knows how much, you know, I don't even know what currency New Zealand uses, you know, so I don't know how the conversion rates would work there. I don't know how much it would cost to get a hotel there. So it definitely would be a big thing, but I think it would be cool. You know, going to BlizzCon, it's like, yay, you know, I get to fly across the country because I do live on the East Coast. So it's like, yay, I get to go to California, which would still be cool and I'd still love to go, but it's not the same as like, yay, I get to go to New Zealand. You know, I have a reason to go to New Zealand that interests me besides just sightseeing, you know, so I don't know. I think it would be cool. We'll see what comes of that. But yeah, that's it for the news. I don't think there's anything else at the moment. Like I said, 13 days. I'm going to be coming out with a couple videos of 2 or 3 of my characters I made in Flashback League. I've been working on. I think that'll be real fun. And yeah, if you like my videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because come close to the Incursion League, I will be going over the patch notes, giving my thoughts on the patch notes. I'll also be, like I said, making a video about builds and stuff for starting the new league. So if you're a newish player and you may be looking for something new to play, or just don't know how to decipher the patch notes to see what's going to be good, what's not going to be good, because we don't know yet. They could be completely changing how stuff works. We don't know. Hopefully none of the patches are too big, but you know, we don't know. All the skill revamps and stuff could be drastically changing. So keep an eye out for those videos. It'll probably be a few days before Incursion comes out that those will be, because it's usually like 3 days before the league when they actually start sending that stuff out. So yeah, I'll be making those videos, and also more Diablo content. I've fallen a little behind on my Diablo videos, but I'm going to be getting those out as well. I have a bunch of them recorded. I just need to get around to uploading them. So you know, if I could stop playing Path of Exile for 5 minutes to upload a couple videos. But it's just so much fun. But anyway, make sure to hit that like button or the dislike button. Hit one of them, no matter what. Comment down below videos you would like to see in the future, you know, or just some off the wall comment. It doesn't even matter. Just leave a comment. Let me know that there are people out there watching my videos, enjoying my videos, getting something out of them. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me for today, guys. Super excited about the Incursion League, and I will see you guys in the upcoming weeks as we get closer. I will see you guys later.